Good morning, students. I hope it was a relaxing weekend for you all. Now let us get back to work and quickly revise what we did on Friday. The forms of primary verb do. These are the forms of primary verb do. Do, does, first form of verb. Did, second form of verb. Done is the third form. And doing is the fourth form. Do, does, did, done, doing. Now, do, does, and did function as helping verbs and as main verbs. They perform double duty, whereas done and doing function only as main verb. Now let us see do, does, did as helping verbs. We had seen this already on Friday. We had done this already on Friday. So do, does, did as helping verb are mostly used to make negative and question sentences. Do, does plus base form of verb is used in the simple present tense to make negative and question sentences. Did plus base form of verb is used in the simple past tense to make negative and question sentences. And do, boys and girls, can function both as helping verb and as main verb in the same sentence. And remember this, children, when we are saying do can function, we mean do, does, did, right? Here do refers to do, does, and did. They can function both as a helping verb and as a main verb in the same sentence. Let us see an example of it. I did not do anything wrong. In this sentence, do has functioned both as helping verb and as main verb. As you can see, I is the subject, did, second form of do. Here it is used as helping verb. I did. Did is the helping verb, not making the sentence again a negative sentence. Do is the main verb. First form of verb, it is used here as main verb. So we can see that there are two forms of do in the same sentence. I did not do anything wrong. Now let us see the use of do as main verb. Let us move on to do as main verb. Do, does, did, done, doing. All these forms of do can function as the main verb. That means all the forms of do can function as the main verb in a sentence. Now, children, when we use do, does, did as helping verb, we mostly use them to make negative and interrogative sentences. But when we use the forms of do as main verbs, they can be used in the affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. Right? When we are using them as the main verb, all the forms of do I'm talking, right? All the forms of do, when we are using them as main verb, they can be used in affirmative sentences, in negative sentences, and in question sentences. Let us see some examples. She does charity work when she has time. Now in this sentence, she is the subject, does is the first form of do used as main verb in this sentence. Here does is the main verb. She does. Charity work is the object. When she has time is extra part. Alright. I do my laundry on Saturdays. I is the subject. Do, first form of do. here used as main verb. My laundry is object. On Saturday is adverbial. I do my laundry on Saturdays. Here do is the main verb. He did a somersault on the trampoline. Now, he is the subject. Did, second form of do, used as main verb. The past form, right? The past form of do used as main verb in this sentence. A somersault is an object. On the trampoline is a prepositional phrase. Seema has done a good job. Seema is the subject. Has done is the verb phrase. It is the verb phrase where has is the helping verb and done, the third form of do, is used as main verb. A good job is an object. The report was done on time. The report is the subject. Was done, was not done is the verb phrase. The report was not done on time. The report is the subject. Was not done is the verb phrase where was is the helping verb. Not tells us that the sentence is negative, and done again is the third form of the primary verb do and used as main verb in this sentence. On time is a prepositional phrase. What are you doing on Sunday? Now, as you can see, boys and girls, it's a question. It's an interrogative sentence starting with a WH word. Then we have are. Are is the helping verb. You is the subject. Doing is the fourth form of do used as main verb. On Sunday is a prepositional phrase. You have been doing well this term. You is the subject. Have been doing is the verb phrase where have and been both are helping verbs. Doing, fourth form of do, used as main verb. Well, this term is an adverbial. Has he done this before? Again, it's an interrogative sentence, a question beginning with has, a helping verb. It's beginning with a helping verb has, then the subject he, done, third form of do, used as main verb. This before. This is the object and before is an adverb. Has he done this before? Has helping verb, he subject, done third form of do, used here as main verb. This is the object and before is the adverb. What does he do for a living? Another question, an interrogative sentence. What is a WH word. Does is the first form of do, used here as helping verb. He is the subject. Do, first form of do, used as main verb. For a living is a prepositional phrase. So boys and girls, this is an example of do as helping verb and as main verb in the same sentence. Yes, I hope, boys and girls, that with the help of these examples you have understood the use of do, does, did, done, doing as main verb in a sentence. In case you have any queries, any confusion, anything you want to ask, please feel free to ask me. You can always put up your questions on my WhatsApp number. I'll definitely help you solve your queries. All right, let's move on. Assignment: make 5 sentences with do, does, did, done, doing as the main verb. So boys and girls, you have to make one sentence each with each of the 5 words that are written there, right? You have to make one sentence with do, one with does, one with did, one with done, and one with doing. 5 sentences, and use them as the main verb in those sentences. Do the work in your rough notebook, click a picture of it, and you can send that picture to me on my WhatsApp number for checking. Thank you, boys and girls. Have a good day.